Hello and welcome. I'm Saeed from StoryPlanet.net. Dive right into the essence of the most captivating books without reading them cover to cover. Whether you're on the go, at the gym, or just relaxing at home, we offer you a unique and enriching listening experience. Today, we are exploring the book Brainwash, a creation by David Perlmutter, Austin Perlmutter, and Kristin Loberg. Brainwash 2020 is a straightforward guide for attaining serenity and satisfaction in a world that thrives on the contrary. In this book, medical doctors David and Austin Perlmutter delve into how our modern society manipulates our minds. They then present a potent 10-day program to break free from these detrimental routines and cultivate more positive behaviors. Before we delve into these revelations, it's interesting to note that David Permutter and his son Austin Permutter are both certified medical doctors. Austin received his MD in internal medicine from the University of Miami, while David is a neurologist and a fellow at the American College of Nutrition. David is also an acclaimed author, known for his books such as The Grain Brain Whole Life Plan, The Grain Brain Cookbook, and Raise a Smarter Child by Kindergarten. With 11 key ideas to unveil, brace yourself for a deep dive into this captivating book. On StoryPlanet.net. To start, this text is about a crash course in practical brain science and the benefits it offers to the reader. The text discusses the phenomenon of unhappiness despite the abundance of instant gratification in modern society. Doctors David Perlmutter and Austin Perlmutter provide a solution by explaining how our culture affects our brain and decision-making, and they offer a 10-day bootcamp program to rewire our brain for healthier habits. The summarizer cover topics such as the importance of nutrition, the benefits of houseplants, and the impact of screens on sleep. Key idea number 1. In our modern world, we have easy access to instant gratification, but this often leads to a lack of long-term happiness. Our modern world is great for instant gratification, but terrible for long-term happiness. The problem lies in our brains, which are still wired to seek the same rewards as our ancestors in a dangerous and unstable world. Businesses exploit these survival instincts, leading to short-term gratification, but long-term health and social problems. To overcome this, we need to rewire our brains. Key idea number 2. The brain is flexible and can be influenced positively or negatively. In 1848, Phineas Gage survived an accident that changed his personality due to brain damage. This shows that the brain is malleable and can change for better or worse. Neuroplasticity is the process by which the brain forms new connections. Our thought patterns and personality are determined by the connections between neurons. The brain has 3 main parts: brainstem, limbic brain, and cerebral cortex. In a healthy brain, there is balanced communication between the limbic brain and cerebral cortex. Problems arise when this communication is weak, leading to impulsive and reactive behavior. Rewiring the brain involves strengthening the connections between the cortex and the limbic brain. Key idea number 3. Our brains are experiencing excessive stimulation in terms of risk and reward structures. Our brains are ill-prepared for the sensory overload of the modern world. The risk and reward structures in our brains are overstimulated, leading to constantly seeking pleasure and being more impulsive. This is due to the release of dopamine and cortisol in response to pleasurable or stressful situations. The constant cycle of seeking dopamine highs and experiencing cortisol spikes disrupts the balance in our brains. Digital devices exacerbate these issues. Key idea number 4. Excessive use of social media can greatly reduce one's happiness. The overuse of social media can severely limit happiness. It can overstimulate the reward system in the brain, leading to addiction. Studies have shown that internet addiction can result in physical changes to the brain, specifically weakening impulse control. Additionally, using social media can make individuals feel more isolated and socially disconnected. A study showed that limiting social media use led to decreased feelings of loneliness and depression. Trying to reduce compulsive use of social media can help reconnect individuals with their surroundings. Key idea number 5. The text emphasizes the importance of fostering empathy to combat disconnection syndrome. The key message of this text is that fostering empathy is crucial to fighting disconnection syndrome. Empathy refers to the ability to feel the pain or emotions of others and see the world from someone else's perspective. However, narcissistic behavior, which is becoming more common, hinders empathy. The rise in narcissism may be connected to the ways the modern world has rewired our brains, limiting our ability to feel empathy. This is problematic because it affects our ability to connect with others and form deep relationships. However, there are steps we can take to break these cycles. Key idea number 6. Reconnecting with nature can help combat disconnection syndrome. The text discusses the importance of reconnecting with nature and spending time outdoors for better health and well-being. It mentions a survey that found Americans only spend about 5% of their day outside, leading to a nature deficit disorder. Research shows that spending time in nature can improve happiness, productivity, and even surgical outcomes. Being surrounded by natural beauty lowers stress levels, and exposure to sunlight stimulates the production of vitamin D and serotonin, promoting happiness. The text also hints at the importance of healthy eating, which will be covered in the next part. Key idea number 7. The modern diet negatively impacts both weight and brain function. The modern diet is bad for our health, both physically and mentally. Our ancestors had a diverse diet, while we consume more food that is less nutritious. The modern diet is high in sugar, leading to negative effects on our brains, including lower production of a protein essential for strong neurological connections and an increased risk of dementia, Alzheimer's, and depression. On the other hand, a diet low in refined carbs and high in healthy fats can lower the risk of depression by increasing serotonin production. Eating right is important for a healthier brain, along with other habits like maintaining a regular sleeping schedule. Key idea number 8. Getting a sufficient amount of good quality sleep is crucial for maintaining brain health. A good night's sleep is crucial for maintaining brain health. The modern world disrupts our natural sleep patterns, with many people not getting enough sleep. Regularly missing bedtime increases the risk of Alzheimer's, weakens memory, and declines cognitive functioning. Sleep is important for clearing the brain of excess molecular junk. Lack of sleep weakens the prefrontal cortex and gives more control to the amygdala, leading to impulsive behavior and poor choices. To ensure enough sleep, limit exposure to electronics before bed. Exercise is another essential habit for brain health. Key idea number 9. Regular exercise has a significant positive impact on cognitive function. Regular exercise can significantly improve cognition and brain health. A sedentary lifestyle contributes to low moods and foggy thinking. Exercise activates the prefrontal cortex, enhancing problem-solving and executive functions. It also boosts mood in the short term and reduces the risk of depression in the long term. Any type of exercise, such as gardening or jogging, can provide cognitive benefits. Key idea number 10. Practicing mindfulness can enable retraining of the brain. The overstimulation of the modern world can overload the mind, but practicing mindfulness and meditation can help. Mindfulness practices like meditation can provide a break from the constant buzz of contemporary life. Studies show that meditation can have measurable effects on the brain, improving focus and controlling emotions. Just 12 minutes of meditation can increase blood flow to the prefrontal cortex. Starting with deep breathing is a simple way to begin practicing mindfulness. Key idea number 11. The Brainwash program is effective for creating lasting change. The modern world negatively affects our brain's functioning, but we can reclaim our health through the Brainwash program. Each day focuses on a different aspect of brain health, including a digital detox, practicing empathy and gratitude, reconnecting with nature, detoxing our diet, improving our sleep schedule, embracing exercise, meditating, strengthening our social circle, and taking stock of our progress. After 10 days, commit to these new routines for long-term change. In conclusion, the modern world can negatively affect our brain balance through factors like poor nutrition, lack of sleep, and excessive digital distractions. By focusing on building better habits, such as eating well, connecting with nature, and reducing phone use, we can rewire our brain for long-term happiness. It is important to be realistic about making changes and to prioritize sustainability over big, sudden changes that may lead to burnout and disappointment. Thank you for listening to this summary. If you enjoyed this exploration, we invite you to discover other fascinating books on storyplanet.net. Don't wait any longer. A multitude of books, stories, and knowledge await you there. See you soon on storyplanet.net.